Welcome to Channel Nova, where we bring you the best of self-finance. Everyone says, just save your money, like it's the golden ticket to financial freedom. Parents preach it. Schools repeat it. Financial gurus shout it from every corner of the internet. But what if I told you that saving money alone might be the worst advice you've ever received? Think about it. You saved diligently for years, pinching pennies, skipping vacations, eating out less, and hustling to stash away every dollar possible. But then inflation creeps in. Interest rates on your savings account sit near zero. And before you know it, the money you've worked so hard to save is actually losing value. That's the dark side nobody talks about. The truth is, saving money is just the beginning, not the end game. It's a tool, not a strategy. And if you treat it like the ultimate goal, you'll stay stuck in the cycle of frugality, wondering why you never feel truly secure, free, or wealthy. In this video, we're going to expose the shocking truth about saving money and what you should be doing instead if you want to build real, lasting wealth. We'll break down the myths, the psychology, the hidden dangers, and then we'll pivot to what actually works. You'll learn how to turn your savings into a wealth engine, rather than a dusty pile of money sitting in a low-interest account. By the end of this video, you'll have a whole new perspective on what it really takes to get ahead financially. So if you've ever felt like you're doing all the right things but still not making progress, this might be the financial awakening you've been waiting for. And hey, before we dive deep into the truth bombs, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We break down the real money game with zero fluff and straight up value, so you don't waste years doing what doesn't work. Let's get into it. 1. Saving alone will not make you wealthy. Let's be clear, saving money is important, but it's not the full picture. If you're putting all your money into a traditional savings account, you're essentially letting your wealth sit still while the world keeps moving. Inflation in most countries hovers between 2% to 8%, sometimes higher. Meanwhile, the average savings account pays you less than 1% in interest. You don't have to be a math genius to see the problem here. You're bleeding money without even spending it. Think of savings like water in a bucket that has a slow leak. No matter how much you put in, if the hole isn't plugged, it'll eventually drain. That's what inflation does. It eats away at your purchasing power. What a dollar could buy you 10 years ago is far more than what it buys today. So if you're just saving, you're actually getting poorer over time, slowly, quietly, and invisibly. That's not financial security. That's a ticking time bomb. 2. Saving is about safety, not growth. Saving money is about protection. It's your safety net. It's the emergency fund that keeps you afloat when your car breaks down, your job disappears, or a medical bill shows up. But that's where its role ends. Once you've built up 3 to 6 months worth of expenses, continuing to stash everything into savings isn't efficient. It's like keeping your car in park and wondering why you're not getting anywhere. Wealth isn't built by being safe. It's built by taking calculated risks, investing, building assets, starting businesses, learning high-value skills. Saving gives you stability so you can take risks. It's the runway, not the plane. You need both to fly, but only one of them gets you off the ground. 3. The mindset trap of hoarding money. Here's where it gets psychological. Saving money often becomes an emotional safety blanket. We feel more in control, less anxious. But too often, that security turns into fear. Fear of losing money. Fear of spending. Fear of investing. And that fear is the enemy of progress. Hoarding cash because you're afraid of losing it is just another form of financial scarcity. It's not wealth, it's survival. Real wealth comes from a mindset of abundance, knowing that money is a tool, that it can flow in and out, that there are always opportunities to create more. When you let go of the fear around money and start using it strategically instead of emotionally, that's when the real transformation begins. 4. The true role of savings in a wealth plan. So what's the purpose of saving, then? It's your launchpad. Saving money should be the first step in a larger financial plan. Once you've got your emergency fund locked in, your next step is to put that money to work. This is where investing comes in. Whether it's real estate, the stock market, index funds, side hustles, or your own business. Let's say you save $10,000. That's great. But if you invest that $10,000 into something with an 8% annual return, it becomes over $21,000 in 10 years. If you leave it in a savings account, maybe $10,500. You're losing over $10,000 of potential growth just by doing what most people think is smart. The true role of savings is to fuel income-generating assets, not to sit stagnant. 5. Wealth is built through leverage, not just discipline. People love to romanticize discipline when it comes to money. Don't buy the coffee. Cut out the Netflix. Pack your lunch every day. And while financial discipline is important, it's not what makes people rich. What builds wealth is leverage. Leveraging your skills, your capital, your time, and even other people's money. Saving teaches discipline, but that's only one piece. Once you've mastered discipline, you need to learn how to scale. That means putting your money into tools that grow faster than you ever could by saving alone. Real estate, for example, uses leverage through mortgages. A small down payment gives you control over a much larger asset that can grow in value and generate income. That's leverage. And that's what wealthy people do. 6. Investing is the new saving. If you want to beat inflation and actually get ahead, you need to stop thinking of investing as optional. In today's economy, investing is the new saving. Your money needs to be in motion, earning compound returns over time. The earlier you start, the more powerful this becomes. Every year you wait is a year of lost potential growth. The trick is not to gamble, it's to invest wisely and consistently. Index funds, ETFs, real estate, dividend stocks, businesses, these aren't just buzzwords. They're vehicles that turn your money into more money. Saving will preserve your money. Investing will grow it. 7. Wealth requires a plan, not just good habits. The final truth is this: you can save all you want, but if you don't have a plan, you'll stay stuck. A plan includes income goals, investment strategies, emergency savings, and timelines. Most people think if they just save enough, everything will fall into place. But that's not how wealth works. You need clarity. You need direction. And you need a system. Think of your savings as the foundation, your investments as the walls, and your mindset as the roof that protects it all. Without all three working together, you'll never build the kind of financial future you truly want. So now you know, the shocking truth is that saving money is not the answer. It's only the beginning. If you want to achieve real financial freedom, you have to go beyond saving. You have to invest, you have to build, and most importantly, you have to believe that your money can do more. This doesn't mean you should stop saving. It means you should start thinking bigger. Let your savings be your stepping stone, not your finish line. Use that money to fund your future, to build passive income streams, to invest in your education, and to buy back your time. And remember, money sitting idle is money shrinking. Wealthy people don't let their money rest, they put it to work every single day. You can too. If this video shifted your perspective, even just a little bit, smash that like button and hit subscribe so you never miss a chance to upgrade your money mindset. I've got tons of videos coming your way on building wealth, breaking out of the paycheck to paycheck cycle, and designing a financial life you actually love. It's time to stop just saving money and start multiplying it. Let's build something big.